Hello, it is I, Steel Cat. Welcome back to another stream of Indev Plus Spooky Edition. Yeah, whatever. Anywho, good morning, Soybean. Good morning, White Bear. Yes, the notifications, on rare occasions, they do function as intended. So thank you, YouTube, for this rare moment when the notification system worked. And welcome, of course, Raven/Method. Yes, it is spooky time. Raven says, I'm adding spectator mobs to Infdev Plus, and Notch is so Notch is so stupid. Set the eye level to the mobs. Yes. Yes, I seem to remember that happening. Yeah, that being a thing at one time. Yes, welcome to the stream, everybody who's here or watching in the future. I have to give a quick shout out to the top left corner, my patrons there, Mirror Jaded and White Bear. Thank you guys for helping out in that way, and thank you everybody else who's here, and thank you Pikachu for your amazing stamina. Just infinite running Pikachu. I mean, this guy can just go and go and go. He's like the Energizer Bunny, but better. Amazing. Anywho, I tried to get some like spooky Halloween effects. Like I wanted to have like a pumpkin or something, and I wanted to have like a spider web in the top right corner. I just couldn't find any GIFs that I actually liked, and I'm using an old version of OBS that some of the newer effects don't work with, and I haven't really had time to figure those out in the newer build of OBS. And I tried to update, but there were complications, so I reverted. But yeah, anywho, I'm gonna remove the welcome signage, lower the music volume just a little, and we are going to play Minecraft Indev Plus Sunset Edition, Susnet Edition. Yes, Susnet, brilliant. Okay. Just maximizing my chat here so I can read it. And we're going to go back to Norway. But this time it's Spooké. Okay, anyhow. What? Oh my gosh, this is terrifying. Where am I? Holy cow. Oh yeah, this is where I took a screenshot for the last... where I ended the last stream. Updating OBS never goes well. I know, right? That's why I never update it. That's why I'm like several versions behind. Because I try to update it and it's just instant chaos. Like all of a sudden there's codexes that aren't working, and they've added like new features that I don't understand how to even use yet, and it's just like, okay, I'm going back to where it was before. So much simpler. Soybean says, I was sitting here wondering why spooky, then I realized Halloween is coming. I forgot. Yes, that is why there is a spooky pumpkin. Okay, anyhow. Speaking from experience, adjustment from 27 to 32. I'm on 27 actually. I'm on the latest 27 version. And yeah, I tried updating to 32 and it was a disaster. It was a disaster. I was like, nope, not happening. So I reverted. Anywho, get my function lock going on. Hello everybody. Okay, welcome to Norway. Welcome to this beautiful world. If you haven't seen it yet, this is where I do things. This is where I do things in Indev Plus. And and today, okay, I have here. I'm gonna bring it up to the mic. I'm gonna stir it a little bit. Okay, this is coffee, but it's different. It's different. Okay, this is decaf coffee. Okay, because your boy is trying to quit caffeine. Okay, I have not had a single, to my knowledge, I've not had a single milligram of caffeine, except maybe from like chocolate or something, since Wednesday. And let me tell you, caffeine withdrawal is an interesting experience. I still don't know what words to use to describe it, but it was like, it felt like I was on drugs. But like, not like happy fun trippy drugs, but just like mildly sedating, but also like weirdly, I don't know how to describe. I am trying to find the words. I don't know what it is, but it wasn't just like, oh, it's the exact opposite of what it feels like to be on caffeine. No, it was like its own thing, and it's weird. It was like a weird mental experience. The withdrawal effects of caffeine, I have to say. I don't know how I don't know if I'm ever going to have the words because I've only gone through it for a very short time. But yeah. Viper says application audio capture's got to be my favorite new feature. One of the days of voice meter shenanigans. Interesting. Interesting. Was I dizzy? I never got dizzy. The way I went off the caffeine, I kind of weaned off for 3 days. I just reduced my caffeine intake by a lot. I got some headaches. That's really why I was wanting to go cold turkey, but it wasn't going to work because I was getting really bad. I was almost having a migraine. So I just had like just enough with some ibuprofen and just enough caffeine to deal with it, basically. So like half of one of my regular morning energy drinks. That's not where that goes. And that was just enough to pretty much take care of it, to get me through it. And then on Wednesday I started, is when I was able to go down to 0. But there was no dizziness at any point. It was just headaches and a little nausea. Oh, there's my river. You can kind of see the river starting to form. Yeah. It's windy out. This valley's going to look different once I place all that dirt. It's going to take a lot of dirt, though. Alright, anyway, what do I want to do to start with? Let's see here. Let me take stock of where I am. I'm going to check the Discord, because I need to pull up the changelog that has all the pretty colors. Where is it? Where's the changelog with the pretty colors? There it is. Found it. It's pretty much the last update. Yeah, it's pretty much the last update. That's why it's called Sunset Edition. Welcome, Piggytails Restored Reverse. That is quite a username. Okay, so we have a hell world. We have a flat world yet. We do not have a flat world. I guess we could make one. I don't know if I really care if I have one or not. Do have an inland world. That's where I've been getting dirt. I don't have a marshland world. Spring green is marshland. How do I make a spring green? DYE. Spring green is made from green and cyan. And my cyan is made from green and capri. And capri just come from a flower? Capri comes from a blue flower. So they take a blue flower, make capri dye, combine it with green again. Wait, do I even have green dye? Hold on. I might need to acquire this dye. Oh, I have one green dye. And I have one capri dye. So I can combine them to get cyan. But I need spring green, so I need to combine it with green again. And how do I get green dye? E. Green dye can come from reeds. Perfect. Okay, we're gonna go with a spring green. Yeah, we're gonna make a marshland today, guys. Marshlands are mildly spooky, I suppose. Oh yeah, nothing wrong with your username. It's just a long one. All right. So yeah. Oh, I need a sign. I'm gonna make this world. I need a sign. A sign, please. Yep. Okay. Put that away. I need my spring green and my sign. There we go. So I mean, you almost froze to death hunting last night. Did you get Bambi? And did Bambi taste good? Alright, I'll enter. It says marshland. But we're not going to call it marshland. We're going to call it my swamp. Shrek reference. My swamp. Wait, hold on. If I remember right, in the Shrek movie, doesn't he have a sign that says like "Home Sweet Swamp" or something? Does anybody remember? I think he had a sign like that. Home Sweet Swamp. I think he had a sign like that or something. Can't remember. Somebody says, I was severely underdressed, starting to snow a little. Oh no. Oh no, dude. I had to walk like that, except that I wasn't the only one. I wasn't the one who was underdressed. It was my my roommate. That's a story I could tell. I'm gonna go with Home Sweet Swamp for now. I don't remember if it was in the movie, but I something tells there was a sign that he had that said it was some kind of joke that was very similar to this. So I'm gonna put that there, and let's go check it out. I suppose I got plenty of food and armor and things, so let's just go check it out real quick. Go see it. I can edit sign message. That's amazing. Alright, I'm gonna take a sip of my decaf coffee, which is mixed with hot cocoa mix, by the way. Ooh. A little stronger on the cocoa there, but that's alright. It's not bad. Yeah, it's not bad. I had a video yesterday for the first time in a little while, a few weeks. I decided to do something different. I went on a classic server, Greffin's classic server. And it was kind of interesting. Whoa. Oh, here's the swamp. Oh, yeah, it looks pretty spooky. What are some spooky things we need to get? We need to get, like, spider webs. But spider webs can only really be obtained during blood moons, as far as I know. Can they be crafted? String? Hold on. It's not even called string, it's called silk. Hold on. Web. Web. It'd be cool if they could be crafted. Welcome back, Raven. Yeah, that, I guess Griffin, he brought it back up, but under, like, a different branding kind of deal. This is my swamp world. It's a very large swamp world. I've never seen one this big in Indev Plus. And the autumn makes it look very dead. It's like a very dead swamp world. I wonder what these are like in winter. That has to be trippy, because you don't normally think of swamps and winter going together. But I guess in this game they can. Sorry about that. Hold on. Alright, where we go? Indev Plus will be more updates. Yeah, Indev Plus is still getting updated, but Indev Plus is pretty much feature complete at this point. Which is why it's being quote-unquote sunsetted. There are some pumpkins here. No witch's hut, because this is not vanilla Minecraft. I don't remember the last time I've seen a witch's hut in Minecraft, honestly. Like, come to think of it, I probably haven't seen one since like 1.8. Legit, dude. Like, I don't think I've ever found one in 1.12, which is what or 1.11 to 1.12, that time frame. I found one when I first really started playing Minecraft, which is around 1.8. And then that was pretty much it. Like, I don't remember seeing one after that. Yes, the swamp does look very dry. It's kind of awkward. Okay, so that's Home Sweet Swamp. By the way, Raven, you may have missed it. This is supposed to be a Shrek reference. I don't know if this is correct, but I remember in the Shrek movie there was a sign that said something similar to this. I I don't think this is quite correct, but maybe it is. I don't know. Yeah, okay, what other colors are there? There's the moon. There's Shroomland. Ooh. Shroomland would be interesting. How do I make the purple dye? Capri and red. Alright. I've got the Capri. I had Capri somewhere a moment ago. Yeah, back then, like, the structures used to be... I don't know. There weren't a whole lot of structures in the game. There were, like... You could count them on both hands easy. Back then. And so, they were really well defined. Like, everybody knew what they were. Okay, here's my one and only spooder web. I'm gonna put it up in my house because that's spooky, right? So, there's not even a corner that's like not being used for something here. I will temporarily remove that so I can go, ooh, spooky! Oh, spook! Oh my gosh! Spooky! Okay. Anyway. Can I, like, climb through that? No, I cannot. It'd be cool if I could, though, but I cannot. Anywho. Okay. Where's my dyes again? I have a red. Do I have another Capri? No, I don't have any Capri. Do I have a blue flower? I do. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, lilac. I mean, I just wanted the one lilac. There we go. Capri, combine it with the red to get the purple dye. Okay, let's go make a Shroomland. Let's go check that out. I'm sure those are affected by seasons too, but I don't really know. Maybe? I don't even know if I've seen a Shroomland in Indev Plus yet, so let's go find out. Q. Alright. And then... Shroomland. What do I call the Shroomland? Hold on, gotta think about that while I set my decaf. Yeah, the structures, I feel like the structures, those little structures have kind of fallen by the wayside in favor of the newer ones. Mr. Soybean, I was thinking the same thing. I just wasn't going to say it. I was going to let you bring it up. Mr. Mushrooms bumping. Hold on. This is gonna take more sign real estate than like any other name. Mr. Mushrooms. Bumpin' Shroomland. Mr. Mushrooms Bumpin' Shroomland. Here we go. That's absurd. That's an inside joke for anybody wondering. I'm not going to tell the story. That's Soybean's story to tell. Perhaps he can tell it on one of his streams. But yeah, it's an inside joke that I happen to know the story of. Spooky music. It is beautiful indeed. Don't trust the ducks. That's spooky. Why is that a tip? That kind of scares me. It's an Indev Plus guide. Very nice. I'm going to read it, study it, live my life by it. You have no idea how to correct the eye offset? I don't know either. Oh, wow. Okay. Whoa. This is psychedelic. And I don't know why, but I wasn't expecting it to be my same mountains world, but like, duh. And it's just my mountain world, but with creepy This might be the place to hang out for this episode. Because this is probably the spookiest place we've got right now. The Hell World counts too, but this might be just a bit more weird. It's very dark too. The story's immortalized in Boomercraft, the best videos I've ever made. Okay, okay. So if you want to find it, you gotta look on Soybean's channel and find the Boomercraft streams or videos or whatever they are. And that's just when we were messing around on this server that we had for like 6 weeks. It didn't last very long. Alright, so what could I do in this weird world? I mean, I can get some shrooms. I can get some mushrooms, obviously. You guys want to? You guys, I could get some mycelium. I have no idea what to do with any of this material. Like, I could chop it down, but I don't want to chop it down because then I'm just cutting down the nice mushrooms. Oh, one time in like 1.11, I tried to have my house in one of these red mushrooms. So like legit, I had what you call it? I can't remember. Oh my gosh, dude, my brain is like, I had ladders right here, and then I had a floor, and then I had like little windows, and I'm gonna do it again. I'm going to rebuild that house right here, just like there. I'm gonna do it right now. I just need to go get the material. I know the feeling, White Bear, because sometimes stuff is happening. I'm just like, what is going? What? Like this back to beta SMP thing that just kind of happened. That I have no idea, like who is even involved, who these people are. I'm like, okay, that's cool. That's a cool thing that's happening. So I'm gonna take some oak wood. Let me put my dyes away for now. I'm gonna go build this weird house for you guys that I built way back in 1.12 or 1.11. Back when like dark oak forests were new, I think is when I did it. And I think strip logs were strip logs a 1.13 thing? I don't know. Because I remembered using strip logs in a dark oak build one time. Anywho, I need ladders. That's what am I doing? Am I like new to Minecraft? I don't need a lot of ladders, just a little more than I currently have. Okay, there's my ladders. I really don't need this much food sitting on hand at the moment. I can put some of it away. Okay, I'll take that. And for wood, I'm going to take my pine logs, because dark oak just makes the most sense. And this is the closest thing we have to that. Take some sticks with me. Take this with me. So I'll make some stuff out of pines. In fact, I think I'll plant some pine trees in the world over there. And I'm taking... Wait, I have a fourth jack-o'-lantern, don't I? Where is it? Where is it? Where's my fourth jack-o'-lantern? Where did I put that thing? Because I know I made 4 of these. Where did I put the 4th one? Oh. Duh. Okay. 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 I need a bed as well. Because it did have a bed. It doesn't really matter if I have a bed, but the house that I made back then did have a bed, and I'm just trying to remake that house, basically. Because it's such a dumb idea to try to live in. It's like a micro base kind of thing, you know. Take some oak plank just to make, like, I only need 1 workbench. Take these just for making chests. Barrels would probably be useful because if I'm going to try to live in this place, temporarily. It needs yeah, more compact storage because I'm only gonna have like one small chest. All right, I'm gonna try to live in this place for one episode. That's what I'm gonna do. This is my brilliant idea for this episode. Alright, another sip of the old decaf. I should have used more grounds. It's not strong enough. It's alright though. Okay, so basically what you do to make this absurd tiny house thing. Okay, I was scared. I thought bad was walking. You place these, okay. And you have your ladders right here, okay. And then you just like, hold on. Maybe put the ladders like all the way up. Okay, here we go. Okay, now you're in the house. Okay, well I should have brought some glass. But at any rate, here's a window. I have a window looking out. Actually, I think the only way to really make it work is to make it taller. Yeah, I think I did make it one block taller. So I will desecrate this other mushroom for materials to make my mushroom one block taller so I can have proper windows. Because I know I had windows with it, despite it being only this tall. I may question how this was possible at this point, but it seems, if memory serves me, I must have raised it up by one block in order to have windows that look normal. I assume I can craft all these mushrooms that I'm breaking back into blocks. I assume that's a thing I can do. I hope it is. If not, I'm gonna have to... I don't know. I don't know what to do in that case. Let's place this on the ground. Whoa. Hey Raven, what did I do wrong? How do I get mushroom blocks? How do I get mushroom blocks? Gold axe. Okay, you're right. Duh. Okay, so I'll have to break a different mushroom. That's alright, though. It was nice to clear that one mushroom, just to have it more room by the house, anyway. Okay, yeah. I should have... I didn't know. I just thought it would break into blocks like it does in the vanilla game. But I was mistaken. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. I also have a poison gland, which I'm sure is useful for something. Okay, here we go. Golden axe. Let's go use the golden axe to get some more. Move craft 64 moment. Yes, yes. Piggy tails. I do not know if there's going to be a new wood type, and it doesn't sound like Raven has any plans for new wood types. Okay, I'm gonna like, here, how about this one that's just like stuck in the ground? Actually, oddly enough, this would make a good like surface level house, but that's not what I'm trying to recreate here, so. Look at these blocks. I am Mario, the plumber. These are my power-up mushrooms. Yes, totally not just a spider eye ripoff. Oh, that's okay though. It works. I think it works. I think it works just fine. I don't care. I'm not really criticizing it. I like this game. Okay, that should be enough. So if I need to make this, my mushroom a bit taller. Let's like climb up the side of it here. get these. Oops. Okay. So I can have proper windows on my absurd tiny house. And then I need one more mushroom stem block from somewhere. Okay. I'll get a stem block. I need some bread. I'm getting low. There it is. Gold tool is 64. Okay. Well, I was able to break this entire mushroom, so that's good enough, I suppose. Considering it gives you the silk touch effect, I think it's worth it. Okay, now I have a slightly overly tall mushroom, but that's okay. And I just need to put the stem block right there. Okay. Open up all the windows. Okay, maybe this place just has 3 windows. And for lighting, we'll just do a couple of torches like that. Maybe 4. Okay, good. I got my torches. I could make another jack-o'-lantern. But I don't know where I guess I could put it right. I don't know, it'd look weird. I'll do the torches for now. Okay, the bed has to go somewhere. This is where it just gets ridiculous, because it's like you're supposed to be able to walk around in this place somehow. I'm gonna put the bed right there. Okay, here's the bed. Okay. Wait, no, because that's like the best view right there. So I'm gonna put the bed over here. There we go. Okay, the bed is over here. So I just walk around here, and then basically, yeah, all my stuff is gonna go like over here, I guess. So let's have a. Oh, I placed. I was like, where did the crafting table go? I placed it over here. Okay. So this place has to have a crafting table. It has to have a chest and a furnace. Crafting. So there's that. Actually, I think just. Yeah, I think that's how I used to do the bed, probably. Yeah, because what you can actually do is just stack some things. I don't have any cobblestone with me right now. I should go get some. The stems make wood? What? Okay, that's good to know. I'm gonna try that. That's interesting. I'm gonna try that right now. Oh, they just make oak planks. Okay. I was all excited. I was like, so there's some new wood I didn't even know about? Anywho. I guess I'll put these red mushrooms away. I now have a bunch of them. I just drew a blank. What was I about to do? Cobble. There we go. Okay. Here we go. Back to the other world. Would you like some wood? Yes, I would like some wood. Fix my posture a little bit. I'm not sitting quite right. And also, I need to move my microphone just a little closer. Oh, it's getting to be nighttime. I'm gonna have to survive in my little house here. Okay. So, yeah. So I gotta make myself a furnace. There's my furnace. And then a chest. A chest, really? Yeah, we're gonna have a chest in this little place. So actually, yeah. Problem is chest won't open. Yeah, chest won't open if you do it like that. So a chest. I think just like a. There's really nothing to see out that way. Yeah, this is where the view is right here. That's what I want to see. So I'm okay if there's no real window the other way. But that just blocks the crafting table, so hold on. I have to rethink this a little bit. Oh, that makes sense, Raven. Yeah. Make the Shroomlands actually playable. Replace the middle white stem part with the workbench for space. I could, but I don't think I did that originally. But that does make an awful lot of sense. I could just have this be a workbench and a furnace. Okay, that kind of works. Wow, look at this. I have so much space now. This place is amazing. Okay. Now I can have a double chest right here. I need to make more chests. Good. I can have another double chest up there. Yeah. Or even like up there or whatever. Out. Okay, I need some glass. Ow. I need glass on my window. I might need like a trapdoor or something right here. I have the wood. Let me just make one real quick. Forget it. Are trapdoors different if they're pine? Yeah, they are. So I'll use a pine trapdoor. Can it place on one of these blocks? Okay, there we go. Now they can't hit me. Okay. Okay, see you soon, Soybean. Okay, and I can... What else can I do? So there's a chest right there. I could also have a chest. Two chests, like, right. Oh, yeah, wait, no, because there's a... That's right, because there's lighting. So if I break that... Can reduce the lighting a little bit. Maybe put the lighting in the corners instead. Okay, or at least a light in that corner. There we go. There's another chest. There's chest. This place. This is absurd. And I actually did this back in like 1.11. This was my actual house that I tried to live in. It wasn't like one-to-one this exactly, but it was something like this. And I lived in it for a while in some single player world. But yeah, I need some glass. So, oh, look at that. Oh wow, that's actually a really nice view with the stars and the glow shrooms and stuff. Can I like, get a screenshot of that? Hold on. Without the mushroom framing? Hold on. Maybe not. I'll take a screenshot anyway, because it looks nice. I could break this momentarily to get a better screenshot. F1, C, there we go. Dude, look at that, that's beautiful. Where's the moon? If the moon were in this screenshot, that'd be perfect. Just get a little bit of the moon in there. Where's the moon? It's not midnight yet, so, alright. Can I block pick? I can. Very nice. Okay, I need to like put things... Oh, right. The chests up above don't even work. What am I doing? Okay. So, but I have this chest. And I can put my barrels in it, and that will help me to have more storage. I'm surrounded by mobs, though. That's a problem. What's out there? Just more shrooms. Yes, this is the Noobcraft house, guys. I don't know what to do. But what are poison glands for? Just out of curiosity. Show locked. Yeah, show any recipes I haven't done yet. It should show recipes for poison. The poison gland plus aluminium does something. Okay. Just as antlion plus aluminium does lucky coin. Any of these plus aluminium do something. Any of the like ingots. Okay. I just don't know what exactly each one is. Kind of an experiment thing. How much maneem do I have? Oop, back to game. Okay, I'm gonna try to take on this dude. I didn't bring any projectile weapons. That's unfortunate. Dude, come back here. Okay, hold on. Shift, control. There we go. Excuse me, sir. Come back. Please. Sir. Sir, come back. Sir. 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 There we go. Thank you, sir. Alright. Did I see a creeper down there? Is he about to blow up my house? Ow. Okay. I really hope there's not a creeper down there about to blow up my house. I have like no way of knowing. I could make like a little hatch to get out the top. Might do that actually. No, because then that would make the mushroom look weird from the outside. Ow. I'm being attacked. That was the green thing I saw. The little poison dude. Okay, back inside my house. Back to safety. Heal. Okay. Okay, let's see if I can get another screenshot. Is the moon coming? Yes. F1. Sure, I'm kind of centered. Hold on. I don't know if it matters. See. Okay, where's the moon? There it is. It's coming. The moon is coming. Just gonna wait for the moon to enter the frame. Get a good screenshot here. Ooh, yeah. Come here. Come here, moon. 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 Want to get it before the light starts to change, preferably. There it is. It's almost there. Should I raise it up just a little bit? Yeah, just a little. There we go. The moon's gonna be there soon. The moon is almost there. Ooh, look at that though. It's a screenshot worthy just by itself. Okay, start taking the screenshots. Beautiful. With the clouds and everything. Very eerie. Oh yeah, look at that. I'm taking a bunch of screenshots. One of these is going to be the thumbnail for the next video. Next stream. Okay, that's good. Very nice. Alright, let me replace my block. And I guess I'll go outside and explore this beautiful world. I need to put some crap away in my chest that I... My single chest, not chests. Just my one chest. I'll put some... There we go. Ooh, I need to plant some pine trees in this world so I can have more wood. Let's see. I don't know if they'll even plant on the mycelium. No, but they will plant on dirt. So if I just... Oh, the water's green. Is it poisonous? Is that a curiosity? It is. Okay. Okay. Okay, I was just wondering. Does it rain? Does it rain poison? That'd be crazy. Anyway, if I want to have a tree farm in this world, I may need to bring some grass. I know, but if I'm going to build with wood, it's going to be with pine wood. That's the thing. Like only pine planks. So that's the reason I brought the pine trees. It doesn't rain poison. You forgore. You forgore. Like the most obvious thing in the world, you just forgore to make it rain poison. Because it'd be cool if it did, because you'd be like, ah, da 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 da, ah, you're my melting, you know. Anywho. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna go get some things from the main world. Yes, that would be sick. You'd have to like stay underground, stay inside, do something. Build yourself a network of like covered paths to walk under, so you're safe if it rains. That would actually make a lot of sense. That would make the mushroom world a very good world for like a one world challenge kind of thing. So yeah, what was I gonna do? I was gonna get some grass. The only way to get some grass with a golden tool. I could use the golden axe, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna make a golden spoon. Get some grass. But I'm not gonna get it from here. I'll get it from the place where I normally farm this stuff. The inland world. The lost one, not there. Dirt mine. There it is, the dirt mine. Here we go. Raining poison is already a thing in Hell Worlds. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, but Hell Worlds is like, that's like the ultimate one world challenge. It might even be worse than a cave world. The Hell World would be like the worst one world challenge. Okay, where's the moon? It is before midnight, so I've got a ways to go. But all I want to do is just get a stack of grass, so it shouldn't be that hard. I don't have a lot of torches on me, though. That could be a problem. I'm going to... I need to find a hill I can climb somewhere. I will now begin to decimate this particular hill. Okay, I hear something walking around. Ah, it's down there. Just some creepers down there. So yeah, about quitting caffeine. People say that like if you quit caffeine, you'll sleep better. And I think I may have. I woke up earlier today on a Saturday than I have in a while. Like I woke up, really I think I woke up before 6, but I just kind of lazily laid there for a while. And then by 6:10 I was ready to get up and start making breakfast and all that. So for once I wasn't like rushing to start my stream. I actually had plenty of time. So maybe that's thanks to quitting caffeine. I don't know. It could be. Oh wait, I don't need dirt. Okay, I'm trying to get a stack of the good stuff here. Because I wasted some of this on dirt, I'm not going to get a full stack. I'm going to get a little bit less than a stack. I'll just take 60 if that's all I can get. Ah, 63. That's painful. Oh, that hurts. That hurts my feelings. Shaman's reason I got it before 9 today. Nice. Alright, I think I'm done with the decaf coffee here. Let's have a little water. Okay. Let's head back into the shroom land and try to make like a protected region to plant my trees. That's the goal here. Yes, I do like this mod so far. Piggy Tails Restored. This is like... This might be my favorite way to play Minecraft ever. Maybe. Maybe. Not like guarantee, but it might just be. Ooh, I need some glass. So let's I need like what, 4 pieces of glass? 3? I'll make it 4. Well, let's grab 16 sand just to make it it'll smelt exactly 1. I don't have any coal in this world right now. I'm sure I can just grab some from the surface somewhere nearby. I just walk around and look. That's what I will do, is walk around and look. Sure enough. There we go. Alrighty. Soybean says my favorite way to play Minecraft will be Infdev Plus once the performance is fixed. Yes. Infdev Plus is very cool too. I will definitely want to get back into that at some point, check it out some more. But right now I'm focused on this world, this playthrough. So I got more junk in the chest. Alright, dirt. Okay, sand. I wanted to smelt the sand. So just take this and that and get some glass. And I suppose I will break this one just to have 4 windows, just for completion's sake. Heal up a little bit for free. Okay, and in fact, I might want to make a few torches. Sure, why not? There we go. Okay, where am I going to put my farm? My little tree farm. How about out here in the stone, where I can just kind of isolate it from the mycelium? So it can be a safe area for the grass to grow. Yeah, I'm just going to flatten out this stone section. And put my tree farm here. How's everybody's week? You got 1 week until Halloween. Less than 1 week, actually. It's coming on Friday. Today's Saturday. Feels like it's all coming too fast this year. Like I don't feel like I have time to really soak it in, you know? I feel like Halloween has kind of fallen off in recent years. I don't think there's as much... Like, I don't see as many... I'm melting! Ah! See? See? That's why you should make Poison Rain in the Shroom Land, because the sentient mod would have destroyed me right now, okay? Would have destroyed me. Also, I should probably use this as an opportunity to make a good water source. If I need it for anything. Water source, water source, water source. Where can I make a water source? There's like plenty of random crevices. Here's one. Oh, it's just poison. Okay, it's always poison here. Okay. So never mind. Soybean says, my week was torture. Updating all work software to Windows 11. Oh no. Okay, so let's pick a spot and start placing my tree stuff. And this rain is so loud. Audio ambience, we're going to turn it down to like 25. Okay, that's better. Make a poison vial? What's a poison vial? Okay, hold on, guys. I'll be right back. I've got to do some laundry stuff real quick. I will return momentarily. Let me place a intermission sign over here. I need to make like an intermission thing in OBS. I need to like actually do that at some point. But I just haven't bothered to for some reason. Okay. And there we go. Okay. I'll be right back, my dudes. And I'm back. I'm back, everybody. Hello. Okay, let's see. Put the... What happened in chat while I was gone. Make a poison vial. I don't know what a poison vial is or what it does. Oh yeah, if you make a large world size, like 1024x or whatever, and you make like caves or ocean, it can be pretty laggy. But that's just because of the nature of the base code, kinda. It's hard to optimize. Soybean says, and the Windows 11 AI shield that was showing us the new stuff was embarrassing. The UI is a disaster. Oh no. Have you brought up at the meeting? Why is the UI terrible? Do you want to be just like YouTube? Hello, Mono. Welcome. Welcome indeed. Okay. Let's see. What was I doing? Okay, I gotta put some stuff in the chest. I got too much crap in the inventory right now. Oh, look at all this stone I now have. Very cool. May as well keep some on me just in case. Put that away. Put those away for now. Actually, no, I broke one. Okay, there we go. New hat. Put the extra chests away, so I'm not really going to use those. So, I mean, I'm in, like, this temporary world because it's Spooké, you know? Yeah. So, I'm trying to make a tree farm. And trees can't plant on mycelium. And the reason I want a tree farm, even though I can use these for oak planks, is I want the pine planks. I want pine trees. I'm being a little picky, but that's okay. Let's see here. How do I want to design this tree farm? I don't know. Man, it's really dark. How about like 6 by 6 or 7 by? I can do 7 by 7. Okay, but what is the advantage of 7 by 7? I don't know. That's the problem. I don't know. No. Okay. Let's try 7 by 7 because I can actually do 7 by 7, or I could do 6 by 8, maybe, or 6 by 7, 6 by 8. Yeah, 6. Here's a 6 by 8, and then I could have, or how about a 7 by 8? I could do 7 by 8. I just can't do 8 by 8 because I'm one lousy block short. Yeah, the YouTube UI is kind of fugly right now, but oh well. Okay. I now have a grassy area to place trees in. It's not much, but I can place trees in it, and that's the important part. See, 8 by 8 would have been perfect. No, that's not the way to do it. Hold on. I could have these trees. I need, like, maximum efficiency here. I don't know if this is maximum efficiency, but... Okay, that's as efficient as I can get it at the moment. Still give these trees enough room to grow. Just gonna put torches kinda like that. It's getting dark. I hope that I'm not gonna get a blood moon. That would suck. Soybean UX is terrible on just about everything these days. Yeah, that's kind of true. There was a time where tree farms were every second block. Yeah, I could do that, and it's possible, but I don't like to do it that way. I just don't like. It feels too crowded. I don't know. So yeah, that's my tree farm. There goes the sunset again. So do I hide back inside my house or what? I don't know. So it means what's even more frustrating is they changed the UI to be flat and not distinct. The people who were using the software are all old and compared to use the old system. Work was pain. Oh boy. Uh-oh. I don't know what is walking. I don't want to find out. You know what would be useful, actually? I have some extra glass. Where is it? What would be useful is to be able to see what is walking around underneath. So having glass floors. So I can see what's walking around down there. I can see if it's a creeper or whatever. And I could also have a torch. Ow. Just get in the house. Oh my gosh. Okay, lay in the bed. Oof. Plugin for browser called Control Panel for YouTube. Oh, I have to try that one. I have like a YouTube Enhanced or something like that. Some plugin like that. But I haven't used that one. Is it for... I tend to use Firefox or other like Firefox-like systems. I don't. So if it's a Chrome one, I won't be able to use. I mean, I could just use Chrome, but I don't like to. I don't particularly like Chrome. I don't know why. It's changed so much over the years that I don't even know if my old grudge against it even holds water anymore. But all right, I gotta do something. I can't just sit here in the house and hide. I can't skip the night, obviously. I need more torches. Firefox, nice. Yes, I can see who is shooting me. There's a dude. Hold on. I can even like see him up close. Hello, dude. My dude is not very smart. What is he trying to accomplish? I think he has a gun. He has a gun, dude. There's a zombie with a gun. There's a zombie with a gun in Indev Plus. That's just wild. Alright. I'm gonna go for it, though. That was a zombie with a gun. That was amazing. But there's another one somewhere. And he has a gun, too. Okay. Heal for free. Don't pay for healing if you can help it. Alright. Microsoft Edge. Microsoft Edge is the worst. It's the worst because it's bundled, okay? Like, that's how you know it's bad. Because nobody would ever download this of their own volition. Okay, you have to force it on the user. All these zombies have guns. What? All the zombies have guns. That's crazy. I need to get a gun. If I'm going to take on these zombies, I need a gun too. I'm going to go to the main world and go get my gun. I'm saying the word gun. Does that mean this stream is going to be flagged? Fix the onset bug. Now it just sounds bug. Oh no. Yes, I know it's a dart shooter. I know, but it's more fun to call it a gun. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna take my gun, and I'm gonna go. Why do I have a wooden spear again? And I never used it. It has 100% durability. I don't know anymore. This world looks so nice after being in the mushroom land for so long. My main world looks so nice. I was like, I want to stay here. This is nice. This place is chill. Okay, back to the shroom land I go with my gun. Oh, I need torches. What am I doing? I'm out of torches. I should get some torches. What do I have? Got some oak log. Make some sticks. Torches. Look at that. Alright, I got some torches now. And some supplies to make more torches. I should also grab that. Hold on. Because I wanted to have one more. One more piece of grass would be nice. So what I could do, or what I could do is I could use the game's mechanics that are like in the game, in the way that the game works, and just, bruh, like not even thinking straight over here. Yeah. I assume grass will spread in the Shroomland world. I don't really know. I'm gonna find out. Okay. I'm heading out into the night. It's okay, I have my gun. I'm safe. Right? Isn't that how it works? I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm an American, okay? This is how my mind works. Have gun, will travel. I just broke my favorite pickaxe. Well, I guess I'm using a diamond pickaxe for now, even though I kind of don't want to waste it like that, but at the same time, oh well, here we go. Okay, I assume grass spreads. I hope it spreads. We now have an 8x9 square, and the grass may or may not spread in the oh, it does. Okay, good. Beautiful. The grass does spread, even in shroom land. And I have some more dirt in a chest over here. Okay, I have 2 more blocks of dirt in the chest. Never mind. I mean, I could get more dirt just by digging up some mycelium with a regular spoon. I can do that. It's a thing I can do if I just, like... Look at that. I have more dirt now. Uh-oh. I think this broke my socks. I need to get new socks. I actually need to get some new socks in real life, come to think of it. I'm kind of low on socks right now. I guess they just don't make socks like they used to, you know? 'Cause I'm a boomer. That's something I mentioned in my most recent video from yesterday. Is the 6-7 meme. Let's talk about the 6-7 meme, okay? The 6-7 meme is like my boomer moment. Because for the first... This is the first meme that it's not just... It's not that I just kind of shake my head and like, okay, yeah, it's a meme, whatever, you know. Kind of dumb, but I get it. No. This is the first time where there's a meme that it's not just a matter of it's dumb, but I get it. It's I don't get it. I cannot locate the joke at all. It's just where is it? I don't see it. I can't find it. I don't know how anybody sees a joke there. I am just lost with the 6-7 meme. I can't find the joke. I simply cannot locate the joke at all. Like, I can't... Not even... Again, it's not even like, oh, this meme is annoying and I hate it and it's dumb. Because there's some memes that are annoying that I hate and are dumb that I understand. Okay, can't name any examples right now, but I've experienced that. Okay, I've experienced memes that are dumb and stupid, but I understand the joke or what people think of as a joke. But with the 6-7 meme, I am completely lost and bewildered. I have no idea where the joke is or how anybody sees a joke at all. It's just brain rot. Gen Alpha has no future. Oh god. Just a pure brain rot meme. Is it a meme about brain rot? Is the joke the joke that it shouldn't even be a meme? It's like, is that the joke? Like kind of a self-referential thing. Like there's no reason this should be funny, or we're gonna laugh at it anyway because that's okay. I can kind of see it from that perspective. It's still kind of melting my brain though. It's kind of in that sense, it's kind of a meme about memes. Or it's a meme about brain rot, about laughing at things that nobody really thinks are funny. But we're all just pretending it's a joke. I don't know. I don't really get it. Again, I'm trying to find the logic here, and maybe there just isn't any, and I should stop trying. Okay, do I have more saplings? I thought I had more saplings for that. Ooh, here comes the sun. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun. And I say, it's alright. Yeah, I don't have any more saplings. Okay. But yeah, the 6-7 thing is pure brain rot. I don't get it. Oh, but what was kind of funny is on that server, I saw somebody had built Among Us, Among Us pixel art, which I didn't even know. Like, I hadn't seen that in years. Although I think it might be because of a comment that Griffin left. I think it might have actually been might be an older build because the server world that he's using was from a server he had back in like 2022 or something. It didn't have a lot of builds, so he just put that world back up on a server and continued it. So that might be the reason for that. Oh, as soon as my emerald sword is done, I'll be using my diamond sword. That'll be awesome. Alright, I guess I'll farm what few trees I have here. This tree's pretty tall. Am I going to be able to reach the top? Probably not. So I'll probably need the dort. Somebody's burning in the sun. Where? Darn it. I was gonna collect the bones. Because I like to collect the bones. One of my favorite things to collect is the bones. Okay, well I got my 2 saplings and that was that. Oh, hold on. Oh, there's another sapling over here. Perfect, yes. We are expanding the tree farm rapidly. The way Notch intended. Thank you, by the way, Method, for building Notch's true vision. Notch just didn't have it in him to make his own vision, but you brought it to life, you know what I'm saying? Anyhow. Inside joke, blah blah blah. Well, that's another thing I was thinking about. I just remembered. Something I wanted to talk about on stream. I had this thought the other day about our modern information overload. And I think I found a really good way to put it. A really good way to describe it. Our current age of information overload, of having too much information thanks to social media and whatnot, is that we have access to more information than we can actually do anything with. So think about like some dude who lived, like a farmer who lived 1,000 years ago or whatever, like somebody who lived a long time ago. The amount of information that that guy had access to on a day-to-day basis was probably just about as much information as he would ever actually take any action on. Like 99% of the stuff that he even knew was probably stuff pertaining to things he was doing in life. Like his farm or whatever. Yeah, I guess I ran out of dirt again. I need more. Excuse me. And then that principle would apply even, it doesn't just apply to like poor farmers or whatever, it would apply even to rich people, you know, because the amount of information that they have is different. It's more broad. It's for like, they, you know, maybe they're, you know, a king or an earl or whatever the heck, I don't know. Whatever the political titles are in that time and place. But it would be as much information as they need to take action on things, and not a whole lot more than the information that they would actually use in life. But today, and really it's something that's been developing for a long time, we are aware of just gobs of information that are way outside of our purview of anything we're ever going to do anything about. Like there's so many random things that I've like read online on Reddit or Facebook or whatever the heck over the years, that occasionally I remember like a little random piece of information. I'm like, that's a piece of information that is just completely wasted space in my brain. Like there's no reason for me to know this random piece of information. It's just up there. And I'm never going to do anything with this information. It has no value to me. It's just like a curiosity thing and nothing more. And curiosity isn't bad, but the purpose of curiosity is to do things with it. You know? That's kind of the whole point. That's why we're curious. Hold on, let me read chat. Mono says the problem isn't the volume of information, it's to do with the average person's ability to think critically and assess if the information is valid, but also that some people don't even have the ability to go find what they need to know. That's true. That's true, but it can be hard in this day and age because we have so much information that to sort through it all and find what you need to know or what's personally relevant to you and not get distracted by all the excess information, that can be tricky. Especially for someone like me with the ADHD. Not that that's like a end-all be-all excuse, I'm just saying it can make attention sorting a bit more difficult, I suppose. Anywho, how much wood do I have now? Ooh, almost a stack of pine logs. Very cool. Oh, we got a guy with a gun. We got it. Guys, I can't say it. My stream will get flagged so hard. No! What the hell? We have an active fill in the blank. That's what we have, guys. He is shooting at me, and he is very active in the way that he does it. We have one of the... Oh my gosh. Food, now. I need more food. Oh my goodness. I'm like dying. Yeah, I'm gonna go home and get some food. Wait, what's up here, though? Do I have any food in here yet? I should have brought food. I need to, like, make food. This is just a temporary base anyway for, like, one episode. So I don't really know if I need that, but... We're up to 9:30. Equipping the magic armor. What does it do? Oh, I don't know. Method, you said I'm supposed to make a poison vial. So it involves the poison thing, but it is a vial. A trigger-happy individual with a firearm. Yes. Yes. An actively trigger-happy individual with a firearm. He's not just trigger-happy, he's taking action on his trigger-happy design. I forgot that I could make flipping window pane. Dude, bruh. Seriously? I haven't made a single window pane in this whole freaking time. I could have actual window panes in here? Instead of dork glass? Oh my gosh. Bro. Of course I don't actually have the, Okay, I am like so upset about this right now that I'm going to immediately go to sand. Get some sand. And I'm going to fix this situation because I forgot that I could make actual window panes. Very cool. Very cool. Let's kind of clear up the area surrounding the portal, shall we? I'm gonna make a diamond spoon here soon. I'm gonna have like all diamond tools before long. It's gonna be epic, dude. Glass blocks are better than panes. Maybe, but the panes actually look nice in this mod, so I like them. Unlike in vanilla Minecraft, but they don't look that great. Fry a giant mush. Yes, I am such a noob, I know. I am indeed such a noob. Okay. Put the sand, and I'm going to make a diamond spoon. Unbelievable, dude. I can't believe it. We are actually at diamond level right now. I have so many diamonds I can afford to make a spoon. That's crazy. I can practically waste these things at this point, and it doesn't even matter. Let's put a little coal in there. I'll need to go mining soon. Okay, so I need how much glass? Yeah, this makes... How many window panes if I do it like this? I'm sorry, Mono. I know you don't like these, but It's too bad. I need to break these with a golden pickaxe. I think, right? Or do I get them back? Okay, quick test. I forget. I do not get them back. Okay, okay. I just wanted to check. Anywho, golden pickaxe. Because I know I've played a mod before where I do get them back. I forget what one, but... Okay. Oh, and it all went outside, did it? Put the wood back before problems start. Okay, does that look nice? Or do I like it with the regular glass? I don't know. I think I kind of like it with the regular glass, actually. I'm going with regular glass. I changed my mind. I think glass panes look good in some situations, but I think in this particular house, we're just going to go with regular glass. Nevertheless, I will take the glass panes. I think they would look nice in the, I think they would look nice in the mushroom house, so. Yes, yes, the golden pickaxe in this mod acts like silk touch. Stained glass? Try that. I forgot that stained glass was a thing too. And then I would have to decide a color. And that would just be a whole thing. I'd have to like try to be an interior decorator. Okay. Break all these. Oh, that looks kind of nice. See it from the outside. Yeah, that looks alright. That looks alright. It'll do. Okay. I love how gold has just been accepted as a tool that should have the modern equivalent of silk touch. Yes. I think NSSS was one of the first to do it, but I'm not sure about that. Could have been somebody before NSSS. That's where I first experienced it. There's the sun. It's setting. Okay. Okay, it's 9:37. What can I actually accomplish in this world? I have a house. I have a tree farm. Is there anything else I would like to have in this world? Is there anything else I could ever possibly need? A wheat farm? I already have a wheat farm in the regular world. We have another shooter who is actively engaged in this craft. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Shoot, 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 shoot. I'm out. I'm out. I ran out of darts. And I also did not get food. I forgot to get food. Yes, NSSS kind of bad, not gonna lie. I think I've done all I can really do in the mushroom world. There's not really anything I really want to do there. That's the thing. Like, I could continue to develop. As a single world challenge, the mushroom world would be very fun. But at the moment, there's not a whole lot I really care to do there. I should do some single world challenge streams. That'd be fun. Maybe after I'm kind of done in this world. Why am I putting all this crap in here? What am I doing? Okay, the glass goes in there. Sort. Why? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I need to heal. Okay, I'm gonna like turn the music down a little. It's been kind of loud for a while. For me, anyway. I think I'm tired of this music. I might want to change it up. Let's try something here. Let's see what else we got going on. Not that one. I'm just looking around my music that I downloaded. Oh, this one's pretty good. Here we go. Yes, that snowball is yellow. There's yellow snow in this pond. Alright, we're gonna hang out in the main world for the rest of this. I'm kind of done with the room world. I could use to do some farming, for example. So I'm gonna do that, actually. Ooh, nightfall is coming. Just like right on cue. The moment I touched the wheat, the lighting began to change. But yeah, like I was saying a little while ago, I feel like Halloween has kind of fallen off in recent years. I don't see as many decorations. I don't see as many kids going out or even being excited for it. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I'm not in the right social spaces or whatever. I don't know. It just doesn't seem like it's quite the thing it once was. Like, I think it used to have much more cultural weight to it. It used to be something that, like, almost everybody was in. And then, like, there was a time when, like, a bunch of people were super against it. There's still a crowd like that, but they're kind of irrelevant because Halloween just isn't as popular as it was. I need to do some inventory management for real. Yeah. Halloween is a weird holiday. I was trying to think about, like, what it means recently. Kind of like, what are we even up to with this? It's basically it's a festival during which we play around with, like, the darkness at the edges of life. That kind of thing. Like, we kind of, it's a time to look at it without actually being taken over by it, you know what I mean? Like we all know that, like, you know, there's dangers in the world. There's real dangers out there in the world, and someday some kind of danger is gonna get you, and it's gonna be the end of this life anyway. But we have, like, this one day and this time leading up to it, especially in our culture in the past couple hundred years. We've really kind of made it a thing where we focus on that aspect of life and kind of play with it. We play with the idea of the dangers and scary parts of life. Not really the scary parts of life, the scary parts at the edge of life. Because, like, Halloween isn't about, like, oh, what if you lose your job, you know? It's not that kind of thing. It's more like the scariness of the unknown, the surreal, not surreal's not the right word, but I don't want to use the word liminal either, but, because that's not it either, but the scariness of things that are, like, just beyond normal human experience kind of deal. Something like that. Even though they relate to normal human experience, because, again, everybody dies. Yeah, so we play with things like monsters, and we have stories about them. We literally decorate, you know, or at least we used to. Not many people do. We used to decorate and put all these scary things up in the yard and whatnot. Let me just read chat real quick. Method says I still like Halloween. Yeah. Raven says I wanted to stream a game the day before Halloween, but I won't be able to take it off, sadly. I'll be at a wedding on Halloween. Interesting. It will be spooky themed. Interesting. Macabre Eldritch. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, the macabre things. And I understand, like, the criticisms of that, because there are people... Remember, like, the Satanic Panic and stuff. And even now there's a lot of people who, in religious circles, such as the kind I'm in, who are against the idea entirely. Like, oh, I think we shouldn't be celebrating blah 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 blah. And I'd say it's not. I don't think Halloween is really a celebration of evil. I think there's some people in the world who take it that way. I don't know. Hold on, I gotta organize, but I forgot I actually wanted to plant more wheat. I think there's some people who probably take it that way. Sure. I guess I'll put this in the wood. Dirt and grass. No. Okay, there we go. Fixed it. I just wanted to organize. Grab more wheat. I have my hoe. I have my wheats. I'm gonna put my pew pew away. Again, I don't think Halloween is like a celebration. At least not for most people. It's not like a celebration of all these dark things that we play around with. It's more about I think it's more a kind of catharsis, honestly, of being able to, what's the right word? Of being able to look at these scary things, kind of face them without being swallowed by them. Might be the right word. Oh, no, 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 no. No. No, 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 no. I left my battle axe in a different world. That's okay. I can make a new one. I have more diamonds than emeralds again. That's annoying. I'm gonna go get my battle axe. So it says I have coffee now. I'll survive the world. Is it decaf like mine? Okay, where is... Yes, there it is. And I have another bucket. Cool. I'll take these back with me. And these. And these. And this. And this and this and this. That can stay here, I guess. Okay, goodbye world that I was momentarily in. It was kind of cool and interesting and stuff. Oh look, it's the sunset of the sunset edition. Full calf? Oh my god. Bro, soybean is drinking the caffeine. Bro, you're gonna get addicted like me. Okay, here's a funny thing. Here's a really funny thing that happened this week, okay? I told, like, coworkers and my boss and stuff, or I didn't really, like, bring it up, but it occasionally happened in conversation. That I was trying to quit caffeine. And I've noticed something in our culture. If you try to quit caffeine and you tell people, the first thing they're going to do is say, why? And it's so weird to me because if you're trying to quit, like, smoking or drinking, no one's going to say why. No one's going to ask you why. They're just going to be like, oh, that's good. That's good. Yeah, good for you. You know? They're not going to question it. But if you try to quit caffeine, people are like, why would you do that? What's the point? And it's so weird. But anyway, what was I talking about before? Yeah, Halloween. Let's see, Viper says. Halloween was certainly fun as a kid, getting dressed up as scary creatures and get free candy. That's kind of all it ever was for me. Yeah. I come from an Orthodox third world country. We sadly don't celebrate Halloween. Only in the countryside. Hey man, why are you quitting heroin, nerd? Yeah. It's like, nobody questions it. If you're like, man, I'm trying to stop drinking and going home to beat my kids. It's like, no, nobody's gonna question that. But if you want to quit caffeine because it's like messing up your moods or sleeping habits or whatever, like people are like, why would you do that, bro? It's like, maybe I'm trying to not. For me, it really came down to like what my wife pointed out to me is like, I'm tired literally all the flipping time. Maybe that's not normal. Maybe I should do something about it. So that's kind of what I'm trying to do, and I think it's having positive effects. I can't really say for sure yet. I don't think it's had like a lot of effects yet. I need some water, so I'm gonna go to the. I know I have more buckets somewhere. Let me go get some more buckets. Yeah, it is the most accepted drug in this society. I live in a secular first world country. We don't do Halloween either. The soybean, or not soybean, mono lives in the country. The most accepted drug is sugar. Sugar. I know you say sugar is a drug, and it can act like a drug, but it is. I wouldn't really put it in the same class because technically, it, like the body, is gonna have sugar one way or another. Just normally, it's in very small amounts. Mono says, I'm tired all the time. Maybe it's coffee or maybe it's diabetes. I treat coffee as my weekend treat. Same with drinking. Fair enough. I might do that in the future. I might drink like half calf or something in the future. But for now, I'm going with decaf. I'm trying to fully quit it at least for a few months before I introduce it as like a weekend thing or whatever. Yeah, I hear you, Raven. What you're saying it makes sense. Yeah. Viper says, I managed to quit caffeine mostly earlier this year. Happy I did. I'll occasionally have coffee on a cold day or something, but I'm not drinking 2 to 3 cans of Monster a day anymore. Yeah. Viper says, I like a beer on the weekend. Don't usually drink during the week. Raven says, Checks drink like 10 beers a day. Jeez. Okay, I was looking for my buckets. Where are my buckets? Where are my... Seriously, where are all my buckets right now? Oh, there they are, right here. Okay. Let me just get like 3 buckets of water real quick. From the lake. Honestly, I cut out most sugar from my diet as well as gone full vegan. Maybe I should cut out the coffee too. I try not to go too crazy with sugar. It's never really been a huge problem for me. So I don't think I have to like go cold turkey on it. But I understand why some people do. Yeah, most of my sugar intake, like anything that would be considered excessive, happens like around Halloween, Christmas time, those kind of moments in the year. But for the rest of the year, I can kind of live without it. I'm okay. It's not that I don't have any, it's just that I don't like feel any need for it, you know. It doesn't hook me like it does some people, so. But the caffeine did. I think the caffeine was hooking me, and that's why I had to quit it. I think that's really what it comes down to. Like, whatever it is, if it's sugar, if it's caffeine, if it's not a problem for you, if it doesn't hook you and just like drive you to consume more and more of it, then don't worry about it. Like, if it's something that you can just live with or without, then you're probably fine. You probably got nothing to worry about in terms of being quote-unquote addicted to it or whatever. But yeah, if it does do that to you, then yeah, it's probably something you should quit. Just my Steel Cat's 2 cents. There you go. Probably not even worth 2 cents after inflation, but hey. Anyway. That might have made no sense what I just said. That might have actually been backwards, logically speaking. But oh well. Got lots of wheat. Look at all this wheat. It's fantastic. Gonna build some more on this side, I think. Soybean says, when I was in high school, I was peer pressured into chewing tobacco. It was one of the worst experiences of my life. But that stuff is so addictive, I want to do it again. Yeah. Soybean says, I literally cannot start my day without sugar. Cut down on loads of sugar when I stopped drinking those energy drinks. See, I used to drink the, say used to, it's been like a week, but still, the energy drinks I typically had, except my morning one, were like sugar-free, which is also not really good for you, because the stuff they put in those is bad in different ways. I'm skimming, trying to skim. I can't read everything here. Yeah, long story short, I think quitting caffeine is probably going to be a good thing. Here, let's replace that dirt. I don't think that's going to hydrate where I need it to. Here, how about this one? Yeah, I remember as a kid, Halloween, there's always like every cartoon had the Halloween specials, and I still watch some of those when I can. When I get close to Halloween, those are fun. Obviously I like the Charlie Brown one. That's like the peak of all Halloween specials. But then there's also, I really like I like the Garfield one. Hey Arnold is good. Some other good ones I've watched. I don't know. There's so many good cartoons in the 90s and early 2000s that had holiday specials like that. Probably need one more bucket of water over here somewhere. Do I have one under here? That would be useful. I should. That'd make a lot of sense. There we go. Perfect. That'll hydrate some of that. Okay, I have 5 more seeds. And here they go. My wheat farm continues to expand. Beautiful. There's my scarecrow, dutifully watching over it. Yes, keto bread is expensive. I actually stopped buying it. I found some bread that's like the same price as my regular bread. And it's not keto, but it's like lower carb bread. I forget what brand it is. It's called like Healthy Life or whatever the heck. Basically, it has like a third of the carbs of the normal wheat bread. Unhealthy living style and depression. Those two are definitely linked together. Right behind you. Welcome to the stream. Method says Halloween specials were so good. I always loved horror ever since I was a kid. Courage, my beloved. Sugar is a pain to cull, especially because so many innocuous things that we eat that you would think would just be fine, they pump them full of sugar. Like, it's not, even if you manage to cut out like the sugary cereal and whatnot, like they'll get it somehow. They'll get the sugar into you, like through peanut butter, or it's like just whatever innocuous thing. So you gotta like buy the sugar-free version of as many things as possible, basically, if you want to cut out the sugar. There's got to be some spooter webs out here somewhere. Let me grab my golden sword. I'm just gonna go look for spooter webs, because we've had a handful of whatchamacallums, blood moons. There's got to be some spider webs out there somewhere. Just gonna go look for them, and it gives me an excuse to explore this beautiful world. Just kind of wander around in the forest, you know. How do people enjoy coffee? I enjoy it by doctoring it up. I don't really enjoy black coffee, just straight coffee. It's extremely bitter. Just very nasty. But the flavor itself, if you just doctor it up with some stuff, it's very nice. But that's the problem, is you have to like add a bunch of sugar and crap to it, which is why coffee is probably not a good idea for you, Method, because I know you're trying to reduce the sugar in your life. Oh, you were talking about alcohol. That stings. Sorry, I got confused. I was like trying to read chat while walking. I like the idea of not eating bread, but I can't really eat lunch if I don't have a sandwich. I don't know how else to eat lunch if it's not a sandwich, because of the kind of work that I do. I tend to have to eat on the go, so it's kind of like, what are your options at that point? Not a whole lot. Oh, I forgot about. I haven't seen this lake in the corner in a while, and I forgot it was here, and it's very nice. This little pond. This is a nice little corner. Can you imagine if this world was 1024 instead of 512? That'd be so crazy. But it would have made everything else too laggy. Quitting bread was easy, but quitting soda was difficult. If I'm gonna drink soda at home, which I rarely do, except maybe ginger ale, which even that is not super common for me, just like once every couple of weeks probably. I drink a brand called Zevia, and it's made with stevia instead of sugar. And supposedly stevia is like, somehow it's non-caloric to the human body, but it's also from an actual plant leaf, and it's not, supposedly it's not bad for you. Supposedly it's not like nasty for your body like some of the other artificial sweeteners are. Who knows? Maybe someday they'll come up with a study that says stevia has been giving everybody cancer for years, and you're like, oh great. But for now, seems like the best solution. But they have all kinds of flavors, you know. They got your root beers and whatever. And I do like my root beer. I really like root beer. Actually, I have this tradition every year on Halloween. Because Halloween, you know, the candy thing. I never do this otherwise because it's like a disgusting amount of sugar to intake at one time. And all together. Okay. But it's something I used to like as a kid. I'd have it like once every summer. I get a Reese's, like a 2-pack of Reese's cups. Okay, so it's like the package that has the 2 cups in it, and an A&W, usually an A&W brand root beer, or maybe a mug root beer. And I just eat that. I have the 2 Reese's cups, and I have the whole damn thing of root beer. And it's just, there's just something about it. I don't know. And I do this once a year. And then that's it. I'm good. I'm good for the rest of the year. Don't need it again. I'm fine. Kind of a weird. It's a weird thing. Because it's like an absurdly sugary snack. But it's my thing. My once a year thing. Yes, I was climbing whatever the heck the name of that place is. I couldn't find any spider webs. The spiders aren't leaving a lot of webs around lately. Wait, did you remove the spider web thing? Club soda with lime? I can't do non-sweet sodas. I'm just like, this is basically water but bad. Like water that tastes bad. That's all it is to me. Hold on, I'm gonna try to skim chat here. Aspartame bad. Yeah. I like root beer. Birch beer. I think I've had birch beer like once and it was good. Soybean says, I'm not a candy person. If we put fresh baked cookies, I will eat all of it. Very nice. Oh, I think my music ended. I need to start something new here. What do I got? How about some... Where did it go? Classical music for Halloween? What is it? Here we go. Some classical music for Halloween. Got another like half hour for the stream. You need better cookies, man. You hate cookies? What do you mean you hate cookies? They're too dry? What? What are you talking about? You must have crappy cookies in your country. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of dudes around. A lot of creepers around. Just keep walking, keep walking. I'm in a bad neighborhood. Just keep walking. Nobody sees a thing. Yeah, I like cookies. I also like donuts. Not just any donuts, though. I like the cake donuts. And cake donuts, if anybody from another country doesn't know, they're donuts that are basically... regular donuts are made to... Like, when they fry, they expand and they become all fluffy, but cake donuts are kind of more dense. I don't know how else to describe it. They're not exactly like cake, but I don't like regular donuts. The texture, ugh, it bothers me. Put on Vince Guaraldi jazz pieces from the Peanut specials. I should do that, but I would get copyrighted in an instant. I just know I would. You need American cookies. Good old-fashioned American-made cookies. None of those foreign cookies, you know. Love cookies, but it's hard to find gluten-free ones. You Americans need to cook your cookies more. If I wanted a hard cookie, I would eat a cracker. Exactly. This is what the F is a cake donut. They are not cake, Mono. They are not cake. They're not identical to cake. I know it sounds like they're identical to cake. They are not. That's just what they're called. They're like... They're donuts that don't rise as much, basically. So they have a different texture. Donuts are the ultimate evil. I would eat a dozen right now. 100% I would too. Dude, you put a dozen cake donuts in front of me. But I'm very careful about it. Like when I was a mover, I remember one time a customer got us donuts. and I ate 3. Okay, and when I say I ate 3, I mean there was a battle that went on inside for probably an hour, honestly, where I was just, let's go to Michigan. We're trying to be spooky. Let's go to Michigan. Let's go see what's up in Michigan. Michigan's very spooky. But there was like an hour-long battle with myself. Oh, I don't have any food. I'm an idiot. I need. Okay, go get food, then come back to Michigan. Oh my gosh. But yeah, basically, I ate 1, and I was like, okay, I'm good. You know, maybe I'll have another one later, and that'll be that. So like a little while later, I had a second one, and I was like, okay, that's about all I can do. You know, that's about all I really need to do. And then like there was this like little gremlin in my head, you know, little demon on the shoulder. Just tell me like, man, those donuts though, you know, you could have another one. You're working, you know, you deserve to have another donut, you know how it is. So I was like, okay, and then I ate it, and I felt like so bad, not just physically, but like emotionally. I was just like, oh, why did I do that? I had the 3rd donut. It's so terrible. Like you'd swear I just killed a dog. Like that's how bad I felt, or how bad I appeared to feel. Anyway. Okay. I need more emeralds. I need to go to the caves pretty soon. In the next stream, we're going caving. We're doing... That's not where that goes. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm sorry. I just remembered I can make a shield. Oh my gosh, dude. I am just, like... How do I make the shield? Let's find it. Let's find the recipe. Because I want to make the shield if I'm going to be in the... Oh, there's the stained glass. Okay, cool. Okay, if I'm going to be in the place of death here. Hold on. Oh my gosh, where are the things? Bruh. Okay, that's not the shield, I'm pretty sure. Those are the glasses. Iron bars. The shield is made from adminium, and I have plenty of adminium right now. So maybe... Oh, that's the thing you were talking about, the poison gland, the poison vial. I don't know what it does or why I need it. There's also a magic mirror. There's the shield. Emerald. Adminium ingots. Here we go. 1 emerald. And a bunch of adminium ingots. Here we go. Adminium shield. Let's go. I'm wearing this bad boy. Heck yeah. Since we're going into the danger zone, you know. Okay, hold on. Let's read chat real quick. Custard filling. Filling is kind of... Sometimes I like donuts with filling, occasionally. Peanut butter filled donuts. Soybean. You got peanut butter from the American stuff, and it sucks. It probably wasn't good peanut butter, honestly. And then again, maybe you just don't like peanut butter. Yeah, the peanut butter you had probably was like some of the most sugary peanut butter that you could get in the world. I'm happy I have a local grocery store, but I have to avoid the donut section at all costs. Yes. Somebody says he had 1 donut, but he's not eating any more this year. That's it. Alright, going to Michigan. Let's see what we can do here. Donuts are dangerous. Used to be able to eat a whole 5 pack of them in a day. Okay. What can we do here? It's very dark. But I have my shield, so I'm invulnerable. Where's my spoon? Let me get my spoon out, because I might want to dig some of this red sand. Oh, here's a dude. He does not have a gun. That's good. put both of those on the hotbar. It's rather quiet here for this dramatic music. Why does this place bother with the day-night cycle? I don't really know. Music is a little loud for me. Hold on. Okay. There's a creeper. I want to find one of those little dudes. Those little gremlin-looking things that run around. I'm going to help this grass spread. We're going to heal this land. Anybody remember the VeggieTales Lord of the Rings ripoff? I want to help people. I want to heal this land. I didn't really understand the ending because he just like shows up in this, like the world building in that parody was kind of weird. Like at the end when they're just in this village and like everybody's just kind of like farming, but there's no food and they're all sad. It was kind of weird. Come here, dude. I will fight you. I will fight you. Fluffernutter. It's a fluffernutter. What is a fluffernutter? Seriously. Is that like a food that I'm supposed to know about that tastes amazing? Sounds like something I want to eat. Marshmallows suck. I like marshmallows in s'mores, and that's about it. Sometimes in hot cocoa, I suppose. What I really like, my favorite hot cocoa, is the dark chocolate hot cocoa. But lately I've noticed that, like, the Swiss Miss hot cocoa at Walmart or whatever, like, all the variety stuff that they used to have is, like, gone. I don't know if it's just the region I'm living in. It just doesn't do that kind of stuff, because that would be interesting or fun, and we can't do that here. Hold on, why do I have a golden pickaxe out? I'm going to get the blocks. Everyone says chocolate is my weakness. Give me chocolate, I cannot stop myself. My wife and I are going to try to hand out candy this year. We don't know how it's going to go. But sometime this week we'll head to this local Spirit Halloween and see if we can find anything. And then just like hand out candy to the kids, you know, like as one does. Because it's last time I did anything for Halloween. I've given out candy to kids one time. I was living with my parents at the time, I think. Or I was just over at their house. And I was like, I'm going to give candy to the kids. And there were like hardly any kids were in the neighborhood. So not a whole lot of customers came to the door, you know. But I forget what I dressed up as. It was something dumb. I didn't really have a real costume, so I just like found some goofy glasses and wore a blanket like a cape. That was my costume. Chocolate is pretty nice stuff. A fluffernutter. Is a fluffernutter something you make? Is it like something in the store that I've never found? Is it like one of those weird candies you can find by the checkout at Hobby Lobby? Like, what are we talking about here? Or like at... There's a few places you can find the weird candies. Like Hobby Lobby checkout. Cracker Barrel has the weird candies. Like all those small, obscure vintage candy companies that are still around. Or at least they kind of portray themselves as vintage anyway. I don't know if they really are. But they've been around ever since I was a kid, whoever they are. All these obscure candies. Yes, very based costume indeed. Fluffernutter, marshmallow spread plus peanut butter. And then you put this, like... You put it on a graham cracker or something? It sounds amazing now that I think about it. But the problem with doing that is I have to buy this thing of marshmallow spread, and then I would make myself a fluffernutter, and then I've had one, and then I'm like, okay, now what? Because I don't want to just eat these on a regular basis. But I have this whole jar of marshmallow spread. So I don't know what I would do there. But I have 2.5 stacks of magma. Very cool. What will I do with it? I don't know. Ooh. And there's basalt as well. Basalt. Yes, I have the basalt. Can you make bricks or something out of this stuff? I don't know. I don't know what all kind of blocks exist. It's been a while, okay. Hasn't been, well, it's been a while since I was like paying attention to the change logs that included these kinds of things. Been a while since I was knowledgeable about this mod that I'm playing. Ooh, spooky cave. Spooky cave. I'm gonna go inside the cave. Actually, this cave is like the safest place I've been in a while. Okay, I want to like do something about the lava. I could collect it. That's something I could do about it. Just have lava. I don't really have anything I need to do with lava right now, though, so I don't know. Put it on bread? Okay. Just like make a sandwich out of it? You guys have been talking about sweets and candy for the last half hour. Well, we started talking about Halloween, and then like we started talking about candy, and then, you know, one thing led to another. Mono was going to go to bed an hour ago, but then this conversation about candy kept him awake. It's because we all want candy, and we want to be kids again when we could eat all the candy we wanted and it wasn't a big deal. But now if we do that, we'll get fat in like 3 days. We'll get diabetes on the 4th day. Can't wait till you play Infdev Plus. Yeah, it's been a while since I played Infdev Plus. Fluffernutter has a Wikipedia article. Amazing. But it has like the etymology and everything. Oh, here's another place you can get obscure candy, is at Ollie's. If you know what that is. It's a store here in America. It says, I want to be a kid again. Bring me back, please. Yeah, being a kid was so much more fun. Everything felt so much more magical, you know? Including Halloween. Felt like anything was possible, you know? Okay, I heard the little gremlin dude. Where is he? Yeah, he's up above me somewhere. Like dig my way out to him. Gremlin dude. Gremlin dude. Where did he go? He's gone. Where's my portal, by the way? That should be the real question I'm asking myself right now. Is how do I get back out of here? I do have to end the stream here in a little bit. I could go a little longer today. We're probably staying home today, so I could go a little bit longer. Okay, I might end this soon. See you, Mono. or see a soybean. I mean soybean. Yeah, whoever was leaving. Soybean's leaving. Okay, goodbye, soybean. I'll see you later. Right behind you says, Halloween candy, old Minecraft. Cozy gaming in the basement. Comfort zone. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if we were raised to be too soft or what, man. But... okay, I really don't know how to get back out of here right now. What was that noise? Oh. That was my aluminium shield doing its thing. See ya. See ya, Piggytails restored, reversed. Thanks for stopping by the stream. I'll end it here soon. We were just kind of walking around doing nothing and talking at this point. I just had to find my my portal so I can go back home. That's where I'm at right now. I am lost in Michigan. That's where things have gone in my life at the moment. And because it's a 512 world, it is really easy to get genuinely lost and not be able to find your way back home. Trying to get up on a hill so I can maybe look around a little bit. Oh, some grass, a tree, an actual tree, very nice. I don't know if you guys can see this, but there's a tree. Look at that. Ah, there it is. Okay, we're going home. We're going home and we're going to end this. Oh boy. May as well collect the dirt from that. Don't let it go to waste. No sense in letting it go to waste. Lost in Minecraft, indeed. Method says, my childhood was superior. I played outside, watched cartoons, read books. Yes. I did too. Those were good times. Played real games. Nowadays, all this brain rot. Yeah. My favorite games are Brain Rot Craft, Brain Rot 64. Yo, make more MT vids. I will make more MT vids when I have time and I am ready to make more MT vids. My next video is most likely going to be the next episode of the Mind Test series. But that may be wishful thinking. I might get it done by Halloween. More realistically, probably a week later. That's alright. Brain rot life. Yes. 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 Brain rot crossing. You know. Right behind you says you were definitely raised to be too soft, but the way modern life is constructed is designed to be intentionally as terribly difficult, super bureaucratic, and soul draining as possible. Especially soul draining. It's like we, in certain ways, you could say we have it easy and we have lots of niceties, you know? We have lots of cool toys, cool technology. People when their favorite YouTuber actually has a life outside of YouTube. I know, right? It's just like, no, you can't. How could you? You betrayed me. You betrayed me. And I'm going to kill you. I kill you. Alright, put that there. We're putting everything away at this point. We're gonna end the stream very soon. Once the sun comes up, we'll excuse me. But it's been fun. It's been mildly spooky. Maybe not as spooky as I had hoped, but spooky enough, I suppose. But yeah. I miss when Halloween was more of a vibe than it is today. These days it's kinda just not as active as it once was. Brain rot seems to be our way of life now. Yep. AI generated brain rot, as a matter of fact. And there's so much AI content on like Reels or like Reel platforms. You know, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, whatever. And like so many AI generated images that are showing up, and it's just absurd. And there's like a lot of people are falling for it, you know? And that's kind of scary because like ugh, what happens then, you know? I don't know. I don't know, man. Try not to end the stream on a depressing note. Dun dun. He was on fire. Why was he on fire and now he's not on fire? Oh, he's on fire again. Okay, there he goes. Nice. Let's go get those bones. I've almost used up my emerald sword. I'll probably have it finished by next stream. Next stream, we are definitely going to focus on resource gathering. I'm going to do some caving. I'm probably going to go into the woods world and chop down a bunch of trees. Yeah, that's going to be kind of the focus of the next stream. Oh, and go into the inland world and continue digging more dirt for the terraforming project over there. Yes, it's going to be the focus of the next stream. But anywho, let's go up to the top of the mountain. Take my armor off. Go up to the mountaintop and say goodbye for now. Let's go to the mountaintop. I need to build a hiking trail up the mountain. That's what I want to do. I'm going to, you know, use the path block like that. I literally have 0 blocks on hand. So there's just going to be this random path block here. No, there isn't. I can just do this. I can just do that. There we go. Okay. Yeah, at some point I want to build like a nice hiking trail up the mountain. Because that would be fun. I could even have like wooden slabs to give it kind of a wooden or stone cobbles. Probably cobble slabs would be the most close to real life, because on hiking trails, if there's stairs, they might be wooden, maybe, but mostly it tends to be made of stone in my experience. So I'll look at that. That is looking kind of cool. Should I make it bigger? No, it's too late now. I mean, look, my river, you know. I could use to, like, smooth it out on the edges a little bit. So maybe get rid of that, get rid of some of that, get rid of some of that. Just kind of smooth it out a little bit. But it is looking kind of neat. And deep in some parts. I like it. Okay. Let me read the chat real quick. Mono says, what else are you going to do with your brain besides rot it? Raven says, I was so spooked. Our world is too full of brain-damaging distractions and toys, while we're completely oblivious to all the terrible things going on around us and happening to us. We become complacent. Yeah, that's kind of true. Dead internet theory is real. It's becoming slowly more and more real. Mono says, just delete all your Meta, X, etc. accounts and go Mastodon. I think I made a Mastodon account once, but I never used it. Because I heard about it, and I was like, oh, that sounds interesting. And then I moved on and forgot about it. There's also a website I've been interested in lately, or semi-interested in, called NeoCities. And it's like GeoCities. It's structured like GeoCities was, but it's new. It's called NeoCities. Oh man, look at this view. This is a nice view. I like this view. It's really, I like this place. The only bad thing about it is that it ends, you know? I think 1024 would have been perfect. But again, the caves world and the ocean world would not have functioned if I had done that. If I was going to do like just a single world as like a, let's call it a single quote-unquote forever world in Indev Plus, I'd probably do a mountains world, 1024. I think that'd be cool. Anywho, but this is going to do for now. Um, anything else to say in chat? Raven says, you saw something on YouTube Shorts. This is the Korean cheerleaders I told you about Steel. Saw a modified clip by AI that had them hugging when that never happened. Oh, that's weird. The recent thing that's going on Twitter is cats shooting guns. Oh, and also all this fake security cam and dash cam. Well, maybe not dash cam, but mostly fake security cam slash porch camera footage, which is just bizarre. Oh, let me remove this thing. But anywho, enough about the crappy AI lies that are just spreading like gangrene through our reality. Yeah, I need to do a little bit of work on the lake because it's a kind of a weird shape. It looks like some kind of amoeba under a microscope right now, and I don't really like that. I don't know. I I need to do something about that. It looks weird. But it doesn't look bad necessarily, just it kind of has a weird shape. But I think it'll look better once I have covered the surrounding region in dirt. I made it look like a bit more of a natural valley. Yodel from the top of the mountain. Yodel hey hoo. Yeah, that is concerning, Method. But anywho, I do need to end this stream. So I want to thank you all very much for coming to this stream, whether you watched it live or after the fact. And if you enjoyed it, I hope you'll hit that like button, or maybe even that subscribe button. That would be pretty darn spooky, if you ask me. I'm trying, okay? It's not working out. But anywho. And if you really liked it, if you just like what I'm doing in general, there is a Patreon link in the description if you'd like to check that out. It is there. Thank you, Mono. I'm glad glad you liked the lake. I don't know. I'm not going to change it immediately. I'm just going to, again, next stream I'm going to do some resource gathering. But yeah. But anyway, I want to thank you all for being here again, and I hope to see you next week with another Indev Plus stream, and we'll see about that mind test video. It's coming. There's another mind test video at some point soon. We'll see. Or, honestly, there might be some other random thing I do by Halloween. I don't know. I have an idea. There's this other block. Okay, the scariest thing in the world. Steelcat playing a block game that's not Minecraft or Mind Test. Yeah, I know. Terrifying. But I'm thinking about it. And I might play it, like, literally today. I don't know. Anywho, good night, y'all. Good morning, good night, good afternoon. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Steelcat out.